What's up?
I've seen you make bags, and I got one, and I used it in my video of Mweneo.
Yes.
I had that bag, yeah, and I also actually gave it out as a gift because I was like, it is pretty, but I would love someone else to also have it, and you know, see the beauty. Yeah. Are there challenges in that fashion industry that you would talk about?
Yeah, though they're not so big like the ones I faced in the music industry. Because in this one I got my machine at home. I'm doing everything by myself from home. So though the challenges kept coming, I need something better than that.
Oh yeah. I know
but
what you mean.
The challenges I got so far was me dropping out of school without finishing. Yeah, that was the biggest challenge for me.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And do you get challenges in fabric, choosing fabric, and then you see it somewhere else and it is being destroyed or like abused by another person, another designer who made something wrong? You feel like other people are abusing your fashion style when they use the African wear for?
I would feel bad if I see someone, like if I make an outfit and someone tries to copy it.
Okay.
Copy it in a bad way. About the fabrics is when a client wants some dress and you feel like this dress would look good in a material that doesn't stretch.
Yeah.
But the client came with a stretching material.
Okay.
And you feel like this will not work. It will work.
Yeah, because that's what they want. So client and the designer clashes.
So I always tell my clients, let me
design
buy the
it.
materials.
Design it.
Yeah. I always buy myself the materials of everything I make. Okay. Unless if she comes with a material, then I give her a design.
I heard that you had some questions for me.
What is that thing that had you so excited that you couldn't sleep?
The first time I heard that tomorrow Mickey Wine wants to share stage with you, and in the morning you have to record your song together. I felt like, when is it morning? When is the sun coming out? Because I felt like this is it.
What is the biggest mistake you've done?
In the music industry, the mistake I made was to let go of my management or my friends.
You let go of your management?
Yeah, the Xavier, the Humble management.
Oh yeah, the Humble management.
Thing is, yes, I wanted to be alone. I was pissed. I was ready to let them go. But the decision to do that, the decision I made to actually go on and tell them to leave, I feel like it was wrong. And what I learned is, yes, you would want to be alone because it is just like a girl and boy relationship, or women and wife and husband. Sometimes you want to be alone, but you don't make a decision to chase them completely away. You get time to be alone, then come back with the revised method and tricks and knowledge to do things better.
What's up? You love your wife, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you love your wife. She's the love of your life. So would you quit music if she never supported you to do music?
If she said don't do music? We are just talking about the scenario, right? I would still not quit. I would still not quit music.
Would you be writing for other artists?
I would still do music. I would still record. You know why? I believe that if that person loves you, they support you.
Because I've seen many male artists who marry and they get like a very long time off. Like they disappear.
Because
they disappear for some time.
because the woman maybe okay, it's maybe responsibility, and you change, you know, because now I'm also in that situation. I have a family now. I have my daughter, you know. I'm supposed to be a role model to my child and whatever. You start to get a different timetable. You feel like you cannot come back at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I get back 3 a.m. in the morning. She cries. I have to help the mother, of course, carry the baby. Then it means you're not going to sleep that night.
Yeah.
And are you going to wake up to an appointment at 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
You have to make sure you know that some things are changing. So, and also your decision start to change. You cannot say, like, people call you for free. I have a gig here. You help me, my friend. You start to feel like, why do I do it for free? I have to pay some bills. I have to pay for my daughter has to have this and whatever. So the responsibilities actually start to kick in, and you start to be conscious every time you're making a step. Some people take a time off music because maybe like they're not gaining from it. They have the glory, they have the you know, they're glorified, but they don't have the money anymore because and they cannot sustain their name. Because if we look at our system or the education, the music system, it's not laid. There's no structure. There's no pot for us to put our eggs or whatever. We are not gaining. Yeah. So you're doing something because you love it, and some people are doing it because of status. They want to be seen. So
would you let your child join the music industry?
Absolutely. But not the Ugandan music industry.
Would you describe yourself as a spiritual person?
Yes, I'm spiritual. Yes. Yes.
Do you pray? Do you go to church sometime?
I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. So I pray from wherever, and I pray before I do my errands.
If you could do anything else apart from singing, what would you do?
I think I'm doing one of them right now. But I think besides music, I love art.
Okay.
So I would do visual art or like photography or videography, or actually draw or paint.
You did industrial art?
No, I did development studies.
Development studies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you as an artist, what is that song that you've written yourself? I love this song.
I love Biwewo. My song called Biwewo. It's actually 2011. I released it in 2011. It's one Lusoga song that I feel like I wrote and it was nice. Then I have Joe cover.
That's my favorite.
What's up?
Kovera Joy na kore Jokoba Kovera Joy nambe Jokoba away. If I was gifted in a baby, nali kukolere akemba, kabulika ready eyo joira, ukawulira kwa kemba, kakwidukize nti buzira, omwoyo gusenena, oidukire nti buzira, obulamu buterera, nenda nkuneku buli oja, nena nkuboneku buli lunaku, ezira akugemaku nana era saba kyoyenda kobera kyoyenda nkole.
Chokoba.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a nice song. I really love that song. Yeah. So another thing, what are those principles you would love or would want to pass along to your children?
Being myself, I feel like the characters or like
being yourself, principle of being true to yourself, and also being honest as possible, as honest as possible to other people, and respect for respect. That's my principle. Someone respects me, I respect them.
Exactly.
Yeah. And love, I love regardless. You don't love me, I love you. It's up to you to convert that. I'm always about positive, not negative. Yeah. But for respect, you respect me, I definitely give that back.
What's up?
I have the quick 5 for you.
Quick 5, okay. I'm listening.
Wine or coffee?
Wine. No, I don't take wine. Why would you say the 2 things I don't take? Seriously. Yeah.
You don't take coffee?
The reason I said wine is because there is also non-alcoholic wine. Let's go on.
Okay. Shiba, Cindy.
Cindy.
Why coffee?
No, I have, because I love Shiba as a person.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Shiba's personality, great, and amazing, but you've given me 2 people that I love. But I can say at most I would listen to Cindy. Listening. But Shiba is an amazing person. And even when I say this, that's why I coughed. I feel like I'm offending a friend. She's so friendly. She's so amazing. I feel like she's the most amazing when it comes to most of the girls in the industry.
For me, I think
I know.
Shiba has never sung a bad song.
Also, I keep
on vibing to her songs.
Exactly, I too. But you've told me to pick up from the 2, and I feel like because I know Cindy's story, and I know Shiba's story, but when I compare the 2, I take this girl here.
Horror movies, love stories.
Horror.
I didn't expect that.
Horror.
I was expecting love stories.
Yes,
you tell me that's where I get your inspirations from.
No, horror movies. I'm a movie person. I watch every movie, every kind of movie, depending on the story. But mostly, I like horrors because of the graphics. How do you make me fear when I'm just seeing a box of
You've ever
pictures
freaked out
I like
while watching them?
Yeah. But that's when I was a kid. Right now, I'm not scared. I know it is a movie, of course.
Slim or chubby girlfriend?
You're saying slim or chubby? Chubby, okay.
Chubby, like
I know.
Fat,
Yeah, chubby.
Chubby?
Yeah.
Slim girls.
You rock. I know.
No. Stay away from Maro.
No, you know what I mean. What
would you like to be called, baby or honey, by your girlfriend or your wife?
I think honey is good. Honey.
You don't like being called baby.
Baby is nice, but I can hear it from everyone.
Or you're like this person who complains stop calling me these small things, sweet. Baby, what? Start calling me big things like bomu.
Those are comedians. I would love to be called many things, but as long as I know you mean well, I love sweetheart mainly.
What's up?
My topic for today.
Yeah.
I wanted us to talk about the African touch in the fashion industry. Because that's the side I've fallen, and I've seen you loving African prints.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted us to talk about. How does it look like to you? Do you really love it that much? Because some people always put it down zisitunga bitenji really local.
Yeah, I wore Chitenji once, and I went for the BTA, Bastini's Awards, and one designer told my manager, "Omuyimbi umulete tumuambaze kuba kati adanse kwambala bitenji ku mutwe." He knows himself. When he sees this, he will know the meaning. But it went through my mind. I didn't minimize him. I respect his work, and I felt like, okay, it means African wear is nothing to an African. Right now, African fashion has gone to a level that I would call platinum or gold. Yeah, it's getting there. Like, everyone wants to relate with an African touch. I have my friends in the US. I have a guy called Morocco Omari, my friend. He sees Africa as the future, and he sees African wear as fashion. Like, it's not minimized as we used to, or just look at it as something coming up and it is not yet there. I think it's getting the response that it's supposed to get. My problem actually with fashion and African wear is identity. It is killing our identity. Not continental identity, but I'm meaning like a national identity. I don't know if there are some Bitenji for Uganda. Then we should promote the Bitenji for Uganda.
Bitenji for Uganda.
The Chikoi.
Yeah, the Chikoi.
Yeah.
It is good.
It should be made in different materials.
Yeah.
Because it is made in one material that is clothy.
Yeah.
And the other one is like made in different kinds.
I think the main problem there is that Chikoi, the good one, is a bit expensive.
Yeah.
And Bitenji, those African prints that are brought from Nigeria or Congo, some are original, some that are not originals, they're still nice.
Yeah.
But the ones that are made here in Uganda, they are Chinese.
Oh.
And you know what Chinese can do.
They can do anything.
They can do anything, but the other African prints that come from Nigeria, they sell them like at around 40 or 35. So the ones that Chinese make, they sell them at 20.
And it's just a small.
You've ever seen the material?
Small difference. Yeah.
Those are the materials that those Chinese are making for us now.
Wow.
I
wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know the difference. Maybe when I wear it, I feel like, is it Kanokavera? Is it polythene bag?
Yeah, but that's where the problem is. We haven't gotten the companies that do those, that print their own fabrics here. Most of the fabrics come from Congo and Tanzania. The fashion industry here in Uganda is lacking capable people who are supposed to do their thing professionally. Because I've seen a lot of fashion design, the people who call them fashion designers, but they're not fashion designers, they are actually stylists.
True.
But because they're into fashion, they're calling them fashion designers. They don't know how to sit on a machine and come up with a design.
Like you do.
Yes. So, like, we lack opportunities. Like how even the government does its things. They would be investing in people, like bringing those machines instead of bringing a machine that makes masks. Why wouldn't they bring a machine that can print? Like, we don't have enough.
Because I think we have a lot of designers who can draw those things.
Yeah.
Who can actually make graphics and make different designs and then put them onto market and make an identity, like Ugandan identity.
Exactly.
Like, for example, there's a woman who designed the Nigerian jersey. I think that person was Nigerian, and to me, I'm like, if something can have identity, when you look at our jersey, the World Cup, I mean, the other ones at the World Cup, it means if we have a national team, it means we also use these ones for World Cup in case we go there. But if you look at our jersey, it's designed, I don't know which Ugandan designed it. Like, that is not anything Ugandan. I have a guy called Fauzani. Hats Fauzani is now in Nigeria, but he's a great graphic designer. I have people I've seen like Brian Weiss, Brian Baganda,
Brian Weiss, the artist.
Brian Kaganda, yeah, is so good. If you told him, okay, I want a jersey that can go to World Cup, a Ghana jersey, looking at how exposed those two people have talked about, it's evident that they would bring a good design on table, and it means they can actually make Ugandan fabric. They can say, "I'm designing this for Africa, for
actually,
for Uganda."
Even at our school, by the time I was told to leave, we were doing my classmates were doing a project of making their own fabrics.
Yeah.
You get like a plain white, then you print your designs.
See?
Yeah, so that's the work. Like most students here, they're talented, but they lack what to use.
Yeah, it's crazy. The industry, when it comes to arts, it's under siege. We are going down. I have my quick 5 too.
Woo.
I have quick 5, and I have 5 water questions. I work with Viva Conagua. You've seen many times me and Viva Conagua. I dedicate this segment to them because we are fighting for a cause of awareness. We are causing awareness for safe drinking water and accessible water sources, and also, water for hygienic use. I mean, for proper hygiene and fighting all these diseases through that. Yeah, through extending the water. So there's 5 water questions and then the quick 5. My quick 5. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Sex or relationship?
Relationship.
Ganja or cigarette?
None.
You made me pick something that I didn't want to, but now you're like escaping. Okay, I trust that, but okay, I will bring another one. Okay, beer or soda?
Soda.
Okay. A cap or heart?
Cap.
Yeah, the cap. Do you want salty or sweets?
Sweets.
Ah, I see. And water or fire?
Water.
Okay, that one was just a replacement of the other one, but this is the 5 water questions.
Okay.
Listen. It was, okay, water or juice?
Water.
Okay. Warm or cold shower?
Wow.
Room temperature or cold water?
Room temperature.
Oh, okay. You use soap or gel?
Soap.
Okay. If you're buying a car, pickup or saloon car?
Saloon car.
Okay. I would love to thank everyone who is with us, and I want to thank you for being with us. For the crew, the Mapenzi, Mapenzi Media, we thank you very much.
What's up?